You tell me.
Action.
Hey, my name is Tim Pai, and I'm a student at Gordon-Conwell Theological Seminary.
What's that?
No, I don't like that. And it was off. Good that it was off. So growing up as a Christian who believed the Bible and practiced the Christian faith in Spain was something rare. The experts and historians will talk a lot now about Europe being post-Christian. The way we experienced it really was not only the secularization of everything and also this era of relativism, but also just a general rejection from society towards Christianity as an institution, towards the idea of the church as an institution and of the traditional forms of Christianity. But when I heard the gospel and my life was transformed by it, I experienced something different. And I started to see that I could not keep that for myself, that I wanted to share it with others. Some of us in Spain that were Christians also shared a passion for surfing. And we felt the calling to be a part of the surfing community in Spain and just to love that community intentionally, to be a part of it. And really what we did as a ministry was, on the one hand, we wanted to be a movement towards the outside. We wanted to be out there where the surfers are. And we tried to build relationships with the people we were surfing with. We tried to be servants and just see where we could help out as volunteers in surfing events. We organized events to care for creation in beach cleanups and events that were reminding us that as surfers we want to care for nature, and as Christians we believe nature to be God's creation. And we also just tried to be present on the media and just share the word of what we are and what we do. And we did that because we believe that the gospel is transformational and is relevant for culture nowadays in our times and for our generation. On the other hand, we also worked from the inside because we wanted to be a community gathered around Jesus and around God's word. So what we did was gather and study the Bible and pray together, spend some time and talking about our vision and about what we are, and also just helping those who were starting to get to know God and in growth and in growing in their personal faith. And we did that because we believe Jesus is the center of everything that we do and the reason of what we are. And whenever we could work in these two areas, we saw that the gospel has an impact and is relevant for our situation in our times and in a culture where we live in. In this ministry, I was part of a leadership team where we would have different roles. And my personal passion and role was more this inward work of developing a community, developing our spirituality, praying together, studying the Bible. But really it was part of an outward calling always, because we wanted to be missional. We wanted to be focused towards the outside, even when we are doing an inward work. So that answers the question, how do you lead a Bible study, or how do you lead a prayer time with someone who doesn't speak a religious language, someone who doesn't know anything about Christianity? So I'm here at Gordon-Conwell to be trained in this area of spiritual formation. And I really like this program for two reasons. On the one hand, this emphasis that it has on church history and how the Christian faith has developed in different ages, in different contexts, and how the spirituality that was applied in those contexts was relevant throughout different times. On the other hand, this program has an emphasis on practical ministry, on pastoral care, on shepherding, and answering the question, how do you help someone to grow in their faith?